Hi, this is Cath. I have two ideas that I think will help you, hopefully, like they helped me, make sure that I was enjoying life and I was present while I was living it. I started to notice this effect of life moving so fast, and all of a sudden it was December of a year, and I frankly wondered, what the hell happened? What happened this year? So I know that for me, these two ideas helped me a lot. I almost think it's like you anchored life, that you can look back and say, oh, that's what I lived this year. I hope it helps you. It really helped me. Here's idea number one. Just simply don't make a big production out of this. I didn't. I just took the calendar that I make every year and I simply made notations of something that went on that day. It could have been a lunch with a friend or anything. It could have been helping this person and how good that felt. Just jot it down so that when the year is done, even if you don't even look at it, frankly, somehow it helps knowing that you were present while you were living. And these are some of the things that happened. I find it so helpful. So that's idea number one, is just make a quick note. Just a quick note. I think you'll be glad you did. Here's idea number two. I decided that I wanted to make sure that at the end of the year that I had some treats, that I treated myself. I just thought that would be a good thing to have at the end of a year. And so this is the first year that I started doing that. And again, doesn't have to be difficult, doesn't have to be expensive, doesn't have to be any of that. Let me give you some examples. Maybe that'll jumpstart your thinking if you like this idea. Just write it down. And you could write it down after it happens, or make sure you write it down and make it happen. That here's, for example, in January, a facial. What a treat. I ran into a woman who, I didn't run into her, I was connected with a woman who really knew what she was doing. It was the best hour in January I spent. February, lunch with dear friends. I reconnected with people that I had worked with decades ago in the human development field. We used to do workshops together, and we hadn't seen each other in a long, long time, and it was just delightful to connect again. March, my mother-in-law loves Big Boy hamburgers. Okay, fine. My husband and I picked her up and took her to one of the few Big Boy restaurants left in the world, and she thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a treat for us to treat her. Another example of treating was, there was a blank wall in our bathroom that even I got tired of looking at. I always kept thinking, oh, I'm gonna make something for that wall, and I finally did in April. And now when I look at it, it brings me satisfaction and joy. May. A friend was visiting and we went to the local library because I needed to pick up a book. And what is happening in the community room? 20 people playing their ukuleles. It was a ukulele jam. And they were so receptive. They gave us our own ukulele, which I know nothing about, and sheet musics and how to do chords. And it was a treat that when I recall it now, it brings me joy again. In June, I finally sat down and my treat was to design my 3 speeches that I want to speak about in the next phase of my speaking career. One of them is the Life Tune-Up, which you and I are talking about right now. Another one is the Love Tune-Up. I think that our world could use more of it. I love to talk about that. And the third is the People Skills Tune-Up. Perfect. I made some decisions. I wrote them up. I've put them out there to speakers bureaus, and I'm now talking on those topics. Yes. June, and I'm not going to go through every month, but my big thing in June was to lower my cholesterol. That was my treat. I've been working on that for a while. Didn't want to take statins, no. So I tried another plan around diet and losing weight, and lo and behold, lower cholesterol. Taking the time to go to Michigan and be sure I was there for my brother's 80th birthday party. 80th? How did that happen? But important for that. What's the point? Is include something that's considered a treat, because then when you can look back on the year, you can see how you enjoyed it. You know, you had fun. It was delightful. So if your life is going along zooming and you wonder why it got to December again so soon, may I just suggest using a couple of these ideas. One is just simply jot down briefly on what's going on in the month. So when you look back, you realize, oh yeah, I was present. I was living my life. It was a good life. And then the second thing is treat yourself. Add something to your life each month that really fulfills you, makes you glad, makes you happy. So, the Life Series, number 3 of 30, 2 ideas that can help you slow the zoom of life and make you appreciate exactly what has gone on. Thanks for listening. Thanks for liking this video, and thanks for subscribing, because those are the 2 things that you could do that would help me, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks. Hope to see you again. The Life Tune-Up. This is it. We're living it. This is our life. I hope we like it. Do you like your life? Stay tuned. Come again. We'll talk more. Thanks. Bye.